What is illegal but not immoral? I was driving my pregnant wife to the hospital when we got pulled over. The cop came up to my window and asked if I knew how fast I was going. I told him I didn't, and he said I was going 20 over the speed limit. He asked for my license and registration, and I told him I didn't have my license on me. He then asked me to step out of the car. I told him I couldn't do that because my wife was in labor and I needed to get her to the hospital. He didn't believe me and told me to step out of the car again. I refused and he called for backup. Another officer showed up and they both started yelling at me to get out of the car. I kept telling them that my wife was in labor and I needed to get her to the hospital. They didn't believe me and kept yelling at me to get out of the car. My wife was screaming in pain and I was getting really scared. Finally, one of the officers looked in the back seat and saw my wife. He immediately told the other officer to let us go and they escorted us to the hospital. My wife gave birth to a healthy baby boy a few minutes after we got there. The officers apologized and congratulated us on our new baby.